1:30 in the morning here. I'm actually gonna go hunt Kentucky, I think, today, and don't know where I'm going. Dave sent me a pin, so I'm gonna kind of head in there and set up shop in the dark. And he scouted that area, but you know, I've personally never laid boots there, so it should be an interesting go. But the deer's really starting to move, and activity's picking up, so I'm gonna try and get out the door here quickly and head south. All right, let's break this spot down a little more. One, we've got a decent trek back in here. You know, it's roughly, just over a half mile from the parking lot with some zigzagging to get started. Two, you got a pretty good elevation climb. And three, Dave marked that this habitat was pretty good, as far as you had some thicker habitat up top that was probably going to hold some does. He marked a few scrapes that looked like they were there year over year. All right, here's the map view. So you can see up top, we got some does that are probably in and out that habitat. Good thick stuff, does love it. Greenbrier's up there, so they got some browse. There's also some oaks maybe scattered in along this top. You can see the stand location and a couple of the scrapes that have been marked in the area, and you can kind of see it's kind of a working system there. You obviously can see I've marked the clear cut that is, you know, in the area, and my thought was, with south to southwesterly type winds of the day, these bucks would be perusing, you know, the downwind edge of that, looking for does that are meandering in and through it. Downwind of doe bedding is always a go-to of mine in the rut. And the other thing that makes this area interesting is the additional hogback you can see there cut into the hillside. And obviously that's one of my favorite features overall. I would take a hogback over even, say, a saddle, and that's just because it tends to funnel those deer around the top edge, and now we've got a combination of habitat and terrain features working for us, and that was the reason I went to this certain location on the day. After about 10:30, 11 in the morning, I decided to tear down and do a little scouting, just trying to put more puzzle pieces together for a return trip here soon in the rut. I'll definitely be back in this location in hopes to connect with a giant. So after poking around a little bit, I actually came up on this point and caught some good tracks. And about 50 yards later, I split a buck and a doe that were kind of in that area. I saw the doe run one way and the buck kind of curled a little different direction. I posted up for about 20 minutes and hoping they might try and get back together and I could see what kind of buck he was, but that didn't work out. Poked around a little more and then got out of there. I just had the morning hunt. As far as our plans to kind of continue this public land Kentucky adventure, they start their gun season here in about 7 days, so it kind of depends. If the wife allows me to get down there a few more times this week, I'll definitely keep documenting those for the video series. And we also plan to go back late muzzleloader season and late season in general. We feel that there's some good habitat there that can hold up, and we got some intel from some guys in the area that late season can be decent down there. So that's our plan. It's been fun bringing you guys this kind of semi-live format, and we just laid a buck down actually yesterday here in Ohio. Kyle put a stud down. So, you know, the rut is here, full season. It's awesome. If you're out there hunting, good luck. Team Harder and Bucks, we're out.